All right, guys, how you doing? I hope you can hear me. Um, I'm going to be starting in a couple of minutes. Actually, about 60 seconds we'll be starting. I'm about to share my screen in a minute. So, welcome, guys, to Friday's Facebook Marketing University. Usually, we do this at 2 p.m. every Friday. Today, I was actually out doing something, so I got around to doing it at 3 o'clock. So, please excuse my lateness, but we will start in a couple of seconds. So, just bear with me, guys. Welcome to uh, Friday's Facebook Marketing University. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, guys, so before I get started, what I actually want to tell you is that you can go ahead and leave comments below, or if you have any questions, you can ask below, and I will be answering them. So as we go along, guys, just feel free to ask any questions in the comment section below. And like I said, I will answer them. I'll be looking back and forth to see if anybody has any questions, and I will go ahead and answer them, guys. All right, just give me 1 second. I'm gonna finish inviting all the people so you guys can watch, and then we will start. Hope everybody's having a great Friday. It's beautiful weather. Summer is here. I'm sure most of you are out and about with your kids, but I am still here working the business and enjoying it as well. All right, guys, just about done. All right, all right, all right. So I'm gonna go ahead and show my screen in a second. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Okay, I hope at this point you guys should see my screen. Okay, and if not, for any chance that you're not seeing the screen, just please leave a comment below, and I will make sure that you do see the screen. All right, guys. So right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys today's lesson is gonna be how to have a strong list of friends. As you know that the last few lessons we've been working on engaging, we've been working on, you know, basically a lot to do with adding friends and having friends engaging in your posts and stuff like that. And the reason why is because all of this boils down to is, your friend count. All right. So you guys have a lot of friends, and now on top of that, you have a lot of good, strong friends, then you will have a lot of engagement in your posts. You will have more people requesting more information about you and what you do in business and stuff like that. That's why this all boils down to that, because without friends, to begin with, you won't have nobody seeing what you do. You won't have nobody knowing about your business. And I believe we're gonna have a special guest come out. Let me see if she's here. Hey, how you doing?
Hey Alfredo, how's it going?
It's going good. You talk just like you sound on your Facebook wall. That's great. So today we have Miss Trisha. It's Trisha, right? That's how you say it?
Yep, that's right.
Cool. We have Trisha is going to give us a hand. So Trisha, as long as you can see my screen,
Yeah, I
uh,
can see it fine. I just see a whole bunch of windows because you've got it pulled up on your Google
yeah.
Hangout. But yeah.
All right, cool. So I'm going to go ahead and start with what I wanted to express, and then you can always chime in and give your feedback because what I noticed about you, you haven't been on Facebook that long, or maybe you have, but you don't have a lot of friends, and you still get a lot of engagement.
Now,
So
I actually only have 990 friends, and I average 70 likes and comments per post.
that is awesome. That is really phenomenal. I mean, I look at some of these people that don't have anything. I'm like, oh my God, they so need this training, because
Mhm.
this is what matters the most, is the engagement in your posts. So I would like you to share some of the things that have been working for you. But for now, what I want to do is, and this won't take that long, so you'll be able to help us out. See, the thing was in Facebook Crusher, what I tell people is how to basically maximize their friends, right? But
Right.
once we do that, we come into another problem, which is the people that sometimes we're adding, and I was guilty of this too, are just a lot of spammers, a lot of like fake profiles, and a lot of us might be like, we just need 5,000 friends, so we just add, and accept everyone. And once you're maxed out, it's like, oh my God, now I gotta get rid of some people.
Right.
So the problem I had was that uh, I didn't know who to get rid of. I didn't know how to find the people to get rid of. So I finally came across a solution. I expressed this in a couple of videos. It's called FaceDouche.com. All
That
right,
name cracks me up, by the
I
way. I
know.
love it.
It works though, man. We get rid of a whole bunch of douchebags. So, any point you can't see my screen, let me know because sometimes
I
it's.
can see everything just beautifully.
All right, great, good. So here's the deal. So I have a process now that I do every day, which is I call it clean out my friends list, right?
Hmm.
So what I do is I spend some time going through my friends, and guys, whoever's watching, even if you're not maxed out, you should do this anyway because you want to have the most strongest friends list you can have. And I know Trish has a very strong list because her friends are only she doesn't have 1,000 friends yet, but they're super engaging. And the reason is you got to have some real good engaging friends. As you get closer to maxing out, you notice you're going to realize you're going to start adding people that are either not active, they might
Hmm.
be just fake profiles, just people. There's a lot of people that create fake Facebook accounts, and they search for people like us so they can add us as friends and then spam our walls.
Yep.
You know, that's what they do, and I know it. So, like I said, sometimes we're not aware of that, and we just go ahead and add these people, but you really shouldn't. So, here's the deal. So, this is the process. Step one, I'm going to skip down to like halfway through because I've gone through this a couple times already, and it shows up some of the same people, but sometimes it shows up new people. So I'm going to start around here. So I'm at 4,997 friends right now
Hmm.
as we speak. So what I'm going to do is I double click the name because supposedly you're supposed to have like a list and you click and then you're supposed to see the list on your Facebook friends, but a lot of people saying it's not working. So, but on top of that, some of these friends are still active. All right, so I personally will go through them myself and take it from there because some of these people that they show up are still around. It's just for some reason they pick it up, but most of them are douchebags, so we can get rid of them. So I'm gonna start with the one I highlighted, and what I do is I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna find a person. Uh, I don't know who they are. Let me start from where I left off. Let me just go here. All right, so I remember the picture is a picture of a little kid, and that's the one I want. So I'm gonna go ahead and find it. It's a little time consuming, but let me tell you something. It's worth the effort if you spend half an hour doing this every day. So as you can see, I look for posts by this real person, not by other people. So usually these birthday things, look, on June 16th, that's almost a month ago. All right,
Hmm.
this February 11th, forget about it. This is out of here. This is someone who's not even alive. All right, so that's done. All right, so I go ahead with the next person. I do this at least to get it down to 4,855 people. All right, so let's see Mike Richardson. Is that the same person? Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to see this June 19th, still about a month ago. And this guy has not one single like. All right, here's one. All right, June 17th. I don't know. It looks like he's spamming his own wall. That's what it looks like. This doesn't look like something that's going to benefit either one of us. So I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of him. I look for people who have engagement. Like if I come across your wall, let's look at yours. Here's the difference. Take a look at this guy right here that we're looking at, right? This guy has nothing going on, nothing. Like it doesn't exist. And let's
Hmm.
look at Trisha's wall. This is what I'm looking for. this is a person I want. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and like it and like all her friends, and you know she has people that are responding to her posts, and this was 10 minutes ago. All right, guys. So this is awesome. So these are the kind of people I want on my wall, not douchebag Mike Richardson who nobody cares, and he does obviously he doesn't even care about his own wall. So let's go again to the next person. I love this because it does find these, I call these hidden people that are just there, you know, like not doing anything.
Yeah, and it's amazing because sometimes, when you get so many friends, it's impossible to keep up with all of them, and that
Good.
software really helps you get organized.
And here's the other thing is that Facebook won't show you these people.
Right.
They're hidden in below like what you can see normally. What happens is if you go to your friends, it's only going to show you the friends that are actually active, like recently. So you want to find these people that are not. So there was really no way to do it until I came across this program. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove one more person. So you guys get the idea. I look for the actual. I look at the name to see if they're actually making posts on their own wall. Again, June 4th. That's over a month ago, and it's not even him. This is no good. The last post he actually made was on April 28th. All right, this is no good. At one time they were on Facebook. Either they're not on this account or whatever, but the point is they're taking up a space that doesn't have to be. So I go back to my own. I'm down to 4,993. I would normally go down to 4,885 at least to give myself some space, but for the purpose of the training, I'm not going to spend time doing all that. Now, here's the second part. I removed some people, so now I got space for people to add. Because once you hit 5,000, nobody can request you. That's a problem. But as long as you stay under 5,000, they can still request you. But I don't want to just go ahead and start adding every single person. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and right click on the most recent people. Okay, this is very important. I'm going to go ahead and right click on these people. I already did, I think, him because I was doing this earlier. So I'm actually going to go on every wall and this might not be bad. 13 hours ago, he posted on his own wall. You'd be surprised what you find. But here's the deal. I go a step further. I go here. I go, hey, Jay, I see you sent me a friend request. How are you? This guy has to respond. He sent me a friend request, so he has to respond. If he can't even respond to this question, I'm not adding him. And I notice that about half the people I do this to, some of them don't even answer. So why would I want to add them as a friend? They can't even answer a legitimate question. It's like, how are you? So I follow this person. He posted about an hour ago. That's fine. So I'm going to go ahead and message him too. I'm telling you, these are the things I actually do. And some of you are watching this might know because I might have done this to you. Hey, Marshall, how are you? Blah, blah, blah. Copy and paste and just change it with their name. Look at this. From Hong Kong, no picture, no nothing. I don't even know what's the deal, but I'm going to send them a message because they apparently friend requested me. Hey, Jane from Hong Kong. I see you sent me a friend request. How are you? I don't even know if it was a man or woman. It looks like a woman, but, I mean, seriously? All right? So this one's already following me, so this is probably a real person. But I just want them to respond. If they can at least respond to me, that's fine. Then I can add you as a friend. Does that make sense?
Yes, it makes total sense.
Okay. This might be a fake profile. Who knows? But, we'll find out.
And
The
it's
women
smart because you want the clean Facebook, you want the clean friend list. You guys
yeah,
have only got 5,000 slots, and you need to treat them as precious as they actually are. You want to have as many people as you can engaging with you. It's so important because the more people that engage on your post, the more eyes are going to be seen on your post, and that's what matters at the end of the day.
and it sucks to maximize, to max out your profile with people. There might be 1,000 people that are friends of mine that either are not even on Facebook no more, or just don't engage or fake and all that, and they're just taking up space. All right, so that's what I do. And if you spend at least half an hour a day doing this, what I call cleaning your friends, you'll be fine. So we go back. All right, you see, she read it. She hasn't answered yet. All right, so this one hasn't read it yet. This one hasn't read it yet. That's a regular message. So let's see. Anything interesting? Okay, so he's ready to join the business. Okay, so send me a friend request. So they haven't answered yet. All right, look, I see I set this one earlier too. Still
Uh,
hasn't answered. It's probably a fake profile. This one answered but hasn't said anything yet. That's fine. See a little check. Obviously, that means they've seen it. This one hasn't answered, and that's a real friend already. Okay, guys. So that's what I do. It's that simple. That's the main thing I wanted to show you guys today was how to use FaceDouche to clean it out. Now I would go ahead and make more space while I wait for those people to respond. Now, Trisha, if you want to add anything to this, it's fine, but there's really not much to talk about this concept right here.
Now it's just you got to keep that. You got to maintenance your list. It's important. You got to maintenance it.
Now, here's the deal. If I see someone that I'm not even too sure about this because it looks like he's just sharing videos for someone. This could be a fake profile. They just be using. Look, 4 hours ago, he just shared a whole bunch of videos. I don't know. I don't know. It's not. It's you gotta have friends of value. I guess
Yeah.
I guess that's what I'm trying to say. It's either they're gonna follow you, they plan to work with you down the line, or you can learn from them. You need people of influence. You can't be the only one on your friends book list that has anything going on. Jordan Belfort. All right, who's the guy? Henry. He posted this. All right, this guy's around. He's still around. June 29th. He just doesn't have a lot of engagement, but he's still there. Oh, here's what I want to do. All right, so guys, if you come across someone who's still around, what you want to do is I call like re-engage. Like go ahead and just be the only one to like their stuff. Okay, and just leave a comment because now they're gonna see this and they're gonna see what's going on your wall. Because if you don't engage with each other, obviously Facebook picks it up as in like, okay, we're not gonna show them each other's posts. If you're not, remember, you don't have Facebook doesn't have space to show 5,000 of your friends, all their posts on your wall. It's only going to pick the ones that you engage with the most. So that's what they call like the edge rank. So the people with the highest edge rank that are on your friends and most engaging, those are the ones that you're going to see their posts and over again. But someone like this, even though he's my friend, I probably would never see his post, never. So I'll leave a comment on his things to kind of like re-engage. Wolf. So hopefully he'll see this and be like, wow, Alfredo, who's this guy? And then go back on my wall and, of course, see everything that we talk about. And he'll probably go and see the video and see that I was using his wall as an example. you know? So he has posts. Like, some people are commenting. All right, he's cool. I don't know if he speaks English, but I'll leave him on there. You got these people from all different countries, languages. They go ahead and add you, and they don't even write in English words. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do with them? Really? All right, this guy he speaks a different language, but he's posting on his own wall. I don't know what language that is, but it could be Slovenian. I don't know. A lot of Slovenians have been adding us lately. Free toolbox. Okay, that's fine. I won't remove him because he's not completely dead, but because he's still around posting on his own wall 4 hours ago. You see, that's why I go through them myself because you're gonna find people who are still active. It's just there's not much going on. All right, Chris, you have any questions?
No, that's exactly, what I do. I'm actually going to start using the FaceDouche myself because anytime I see anybody that's not active, or two, if I see people that are being extremely negative, I do unfriend them off of my friends list because I don't want to see that across my news feed because unfortunately negativity is very contagious and
Oh yeah.
I don't want that on my news feed, so
This
I do.
this Mary Lee looks like what's her name? That's the actress. What's her
Oh
name?
yeah, wow.
Yeah. December. Look at this, guys. December 24, 2013 was the last time anyone posted on this wall. Complete waste of space.
Mhm.
See what I mean? But if you was to try to find that person yourself throughout your own friends, you would never find them. They'll be at the bottom of the barrel, which Facebook don't even let you see. That's why FaceDouche is so important. So guys, as you can see the point, if I keep doing this, all right, he's still around. They're all saying good luck. I'm going to say it too. Good luck, bro. Okay. Now this is Roger. All right, he posted it himself. Awesome, Cool. keep them around. So let's go back. 4,991. Anybody responded? Here you go. See, look. Hey, Alfredo, so you have been following me, so I thought I'd try to connect with some of my followers all as well. Also, I actually just wanted. Thanks. So, cool. So I'm going to go ahead and add her as a friend. See how simple that is?
Very. And you know she's going to probably engage with you too because you've taken the time to send her a private message, which is really powerful. So,
Yeah, see, I teach this in Facebook Crush was to send messages before adding people. Now we're at the other end of the stick where we have to send messages to verify. I keep maxing out, and I need the most engaging people I can
mhm.
to make my own Facebook as powerful as possible by doing what I'm showing you. Okay, so let's see. Uh, Brian, it's funny sometimes I don't know. You see a lot of other people posting on the wall, but you don't see any of them. I don't know. I'll come back to that one. But for the most part, like I said, you can remove a lot of these people. I mean, you see, the last one was from 2013. It's ridiculous. If anybody has any questions, you guys can ask in the comment section below. I'll check in a minute. Trish, I would like for you to show us some of the stuff we're working for you because you have a very powerful wall, and I believe you can bring some value. So if you don't mind, I would like to put this
Sure.
free to you. I think you guys get the idea. If anybody has any questions about this simple little two-step method, go ahead and I'll go back and show you. But that's pretty much it. It's just like I said, there is no shortcut to this. I mean, it's been a challenge in itself trying to find some kind of software. I mean, I was searching for weeks trying to find something to scrape my own profile to clean it up, and I couldn't find anything. Anything. All right, she's a marketer, but not a great one. The last time she posted was on June 17th.
Mhm.
I'll keep her around, but I mean, I can see that she's done Project Payday. Maybe she might just need some help. So I'll just leave a comment. Hey, I used to do this program. How's it work? Maybe she'll respond whenever she comes back. I'm not gonna give her the boot yet. I know him, but I think he has two Facebooks. Let me just check. So guys, I could just keep doing this, for the whole thing, but I want you to learn some more. So, all right, he's posting nothing but basketball stuff. I know him personally, so I know he has another Facebook, but obviously this one is not business or it's not even he's not even alive on it right now. So I think I got him on this other one. Let's see. Oh Lord, see? They appreciate that stuff.
Mhm.
Very careful, especially if I see they create their Facebook page in the last 24 hours. It's nuts. Crazy. You're on it.
I wonder if that freaks people out. Hey, I'm using you
Yeah.
as an example.
Yeah, she's gonna probably think she's like not dressed or something. Like, oh my God, I'm not even dressed. Like, wait, we can't see you.
Yeah, you know what? I don't even bother like doing any of that stuff. I just throw my hair back in a ponytail. I try to keep it real
Yeah,
with everybody. Like this is what I look like when I'm at home marketing. This is how y'all can see me on the Hangouts too.
yeah, exactly. You don't have to be like but whatever. I know y'all women got complex issues, so that's how it is. But guys, so
You know, you got to
that's
get past that though. You got to get out of your comfort zone and get over that crap because it doesn't matter at the end of the day. It doesn't.
yeah. So Maurice, I can't. I hate. Do you know how to remove this? I hate that. The
Oh,
side.
what? How all of your windows pop up? I don't know if you can do that in notifications or not.
Yeah, it drives me nuts. All right, so Morissette asks, when you unfriend someone, do they know you have a friend in them? I think so. There's some software for them, but here's the point, Morissette. I'm unfriending people that don't even exist anyway. So what's the difference? At this point, does it really matter if they know or not? Then these are non-existent people anyway. So I wouldn't even care, honestly. But there are some softwares out there that show people, but you have to search for it and know. If you're someone that actually wants to know who unfriended you, then you have to go search for the software and find it yourself. But for the most part, I don't believe so. So basically, like I said, it doesn't matter because these people are non-existent anyway. Okay, so that's it. So Morissette, I'm gonna pass the mic to you, and I want you to give some insight on what's been working for you because you have a very powerful profile as well.
All right, let me share my screen here. And Alfredo, just to make sure, click on my picture, you know, in the Google Hangout. So you can click on me, so that way my screen will stay up, even if you pipe in and say something too, that it won't. You know what I mean? Like go back and forth.
I gotcha.
Okay. All right. Can you guys see my screen yet?
It's black right now.
Huh. What about now?
Not yet.
Okay, you guys can see my no, you can't?
I just see a black screen.
Oh, I froze. Okay, hold on. Let me unshare.
Okay, I see
What
you
in
now.
the world? Okay, let me try this again. Okay, why isn't it working?
Uh-oh.
I never had this problem before. Let me try this. Okay, now we can see my screen, right? Okay, yeah, just click on my picture, Alfredo, so it goes off of you talking.
Yep, I can see.
Okay, so we're all good?
Yep.
Okay, did you click my picture down here at the bottom? Oh, there we go. Okay, now we go. Okay, here we go. Okay, cool. All right, so, all right, now what I do, y'all, first of all, if you guys follow me or my friends, you guys already know that I put some really crazy posts out there like today. I write stories around pictures, you guys. That's how I get a lot of engagement because you got to stand out and be different in this industry, and that's how I'm standing out. I put every bit of my personality into my posts, you know, because I'm a pretty crazy person, and I like to find humorous pictures, either from TV shows that I like, movies, animals, it doesn't matter. Like, I've been kind of on a Sesame Street kick the last 2 days, and that's because my daughter still watches it. So, and I found this really hilarious picture of Cookie Monster, and as you can see, you know, it's so funny. He's actually cooking cookie dough because he's an addict with it, and this just cracks me up. And that's what I wrote a post around the picture, you know, are you an addict? And this is all about how I'm explaining that I took time off last week, which I did. I pretty much took off all of last week to spend time. I had family in town, and we did the whole 4th of July thing, and it was a lot of fun. And I had noticed that I was actually, very addicted to Facebook and marketing in general because I kept checking my phone all the time when I'm supposed to be enjoying my family's time. And it kind of was like, wait a minute, I need to stop doing that. I'm a little bit of an addict. I need to spend time with my family. And guys, it was the best thing that I ever did because getting that time away, I gained a whole bunch of great new inspiration. So, and I came up with a lot of great new ideas, and so I recommend everybody take time off. But as you can see, that's what the post is about. Don't be such an addict. Don't be such a workaholic. This post, I've only posted it 28 minutes ago. Let's see here. We're already getting quite a few comments, and I'm already getting likes on that. Actually, there's probably more. Let me refresh my page here. For some reason, my Facebook. Yeah, okay, here we go. I've already got, let's see here, 13, 14, 15 likes, and I've got 10, 11, 12, 13 comments already, you guys, and it's only been 29 minutes. And then yesterday, or on July 9th, I did, Are You Talking Trash? And I did Oscar the Grouch, and I've already gotten, 67 likes on it, and I've already gotten well over 40 comments. There'll be more comments than that when I actually answer everybody back. And that's what I do. I just tell stories around pictures. And what also, I make sure that I return the favor. I actually right-click. Oops. I actually click on this, and it pops up every person that liked my post. And you guys, I literally right-click, and I open them up in a new tab. And I do that. I know that can be tedious, but I do this first thing in the morning with my post that was from the previous day, and that way I'm returning the favor. It's like a, hey, thanks for, taking the time to read my post and appreciate it. just let them know that I appreciate them and what they're doing. And I call it Facebook etiquette. And you guys, it gets me mad engagement for doing that. It really does. You know, being polite could take you really far. And what else I do too is I just spend 90% of my time out on my news feed. I do. I'm constantly liking and commenting. Of course, I always suggest that you should comment more than like on people's posts because it gives more weight. And they are more than likely going to return the favor. And then they're going to start noticing you. They're going to start actually paying attention to your posts if they like what you're putting on your wall. And then people are going to be like, I wonder what she's going to post today. And that's kind of how I feel like my newsfeed is. My actual personal wall. I sort of treat it like a newspaper. I want to keep people wondering, what in the world am I going to come up with tomorrow? What kind of picture am I going to do? And
I have a question. You have some really nice pictures. So where do you get them from?
Where did I get what from? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Your pictures, because they're really nice, like quality pictures.
Everybody asks me that. I actually, you guys, I look on Google. I look on Google and I hunt on Google. I will type in, like, for instance, I'm a big Family Guy fan, so this is how I knew that there was this Cookie Monster sitting on the toilet with the cookie dough, because I've seen that Family Guy episode. It always cracked me up. And a lot of times I will just think of things like, okay, what's my favorite movie? Well, for instance, Beetlejuice is one of my favorite movies, right? So I had done a post about Beetlejuice, and I literally typed in Beetlejuice on Google on images. Here, I'll show you guys. Let me go, and we'll go to images. I click images up here, and then I literally just typed in Beetlejuice, right? It's actually still there because I typed it in. And I just started scouring all of these images until I found one that really spoke to me and wanted to get the point across. And what my Beetlejuice post was about was how you need to take time and be wise about the people you're choosing to learn from. Because, Adam and Barbara made that mistake. They weren't liking the results they were getting trying to get rid of the people that were moving into their house since they had died, and they weren't getting the results quick enough. So then they hired Beetlejuice, which obviously backfired on them. So I could use that analogy to say, hey, be mindful of the mentors or, people that you're wanting to learn from. Make sure they know what they're doing, do your due diligence. So that's what I do. And I just find pictures. I just go through here, like you see all these Beetlejuice pictures, or you can even type in other things like, say, Beetlejuice art, which, believe it or not, you guys, you'll find even better pictures. See, now they're starting to get really creative. See how these pictures are different now? That's a lot of stuff that I type in. I did the same thing. Oops, that's Mary's profile. I did the same thing with a lot of these. Well, I had done 4th of July, and these are pictures of my husband in the military and some of his Army buddies and stuff. And I do a lot of, like Alfredo has mentioned this time and time again, I do a lot of personal posts where you guys can get to know me too and what my life is like. And then this is my daughter and her best friend Lydia, out doing summer stuff, summer fun, playing with the sprinklers, the water.
Yeah, people love the kid stuff.
Oh, they do.
Especially if they have kids of their own.
Love it. They love the kid stuff. And I do, as you can see, I believe that Jade and Lydia always get lots of likes. They're at, what, 89, 86, 87. They're, 89, 99. They were at 93 likes there, and I had 106 comments. Y'all see that? And remember, you guys, I only have 990 friends. I do.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And I'll show you, like, I don't know if you guys see here where my friends are at. Right there. See, you guys see that? 990 friends. That's all I have. So I'm not BSing or anything, because that's it. That's all I have. And I'm getting crazy engagement. You guys, I'm such a numbers nerd. I actually did a training video, and it's back here, and I suggest a lot of people watch it. It's called, I came up with the way to figure up your own Facebook wall analytics, where you could actually figure your averages. And I know that my averages are 65 to 70 likes per post, and it's like 70 to 75 comments per post. And that brings me that means 7% of the friends that I have are actually actively engaging on my posts. and I'm trying to get my number up to more like 10%. And you should know that number, because then you're able to project. Like, say if you don't have 5,000 friends, I'm able to take that 7 or 10%, times it by 5,000, and voila, that's 500 people that, if you're doing it right, should be engaging in your stuff and liking your posts.
Yeah,
So
that's a great statistic, though.
yeah, so I'm a numbers person, because at the end of the day, all it is about numbers. We do
Now,
need to connect with people, but it is about numbers. You need to know your numbers in order to be successful.
yeah, guys, let me bring that point. Let me brush up on that. You mentioned, people liking and commenting, which is great. And there's people that like and comment on a lot of stuff and things like that, but let me get to the bottom line. I'm not on Facebook to socialize all day
Uh-huh.
and not get paid, because I have bills to pay. I got life. I have a life to live. So make sure that not only you're engaging in these people, but you have to get them to do something too. You have to get them to at least come to a webinar, take some interest in your business. If they're not interested, they're just gonna sit there and waste their time. I mean, waste your time. Then I mean, you kind of get what I'm saying. Like, I don't mind being a nice guy, but listen, I'm here for business. All right. So if you don't like anything I post, or what I do, or things I offer, then just don't expect me to sit there and be like, hey, so how was your day? My day was great. Yeah. What'd you eat for lunch? I mean, come on. Every second that goes by, that's worth something to me, because I've got to a point in this business where I can break down how much I make per hour, and if I sit there and have just a regular conversation with people who don't even care about me and what I do, that's
Right.
taking away from my family and my kids. So, you know, posting stuff is good, getting engagement is great. Now that you have that, you need to get them to take some kind of action eventually. Because if they're not interested in you and your business or what you do, because you are using Facebook as your marketing platform, then you need to, you know, make space for the people who are. And that's
Right.
the point I'm at.
Right, see, and that's what I've done too. You guys, my Facebook page, believe it or not, this profile is only 2 months old, you guys. I started from scratch 2 months ago. And I decided that I did not want to use my personal Facebook page. I'm keeping them completely separate, because I just don't want my friends and family involved with any of this. I'm just keeping that separate. I wanted a clean Facebook page that is nothing but marketers that are in the same line of business that I am. So I did, and I highly recommend that you do that too. I really do, because I feel that if you have friends and family on your personal profile, they're quicker to, throw those judgment tomatoes at you. They're quick to be like, why are you posting that for? Why did you make that video? Is anybody really going to like it? We know how our friends and family can be throwing opinions at us all the time. And I really feel that's going to restrain you from posting or writing about what you really are feeling, or making a video. Like, a lot of times people just get inspiration, I know I do, from the craziest places, and I just feel like I need to make a quick video, or I need to jot down some notes. And when you've got friends and family on your as your friends on your profile, you guys are going to be a lot more reserved. And that's what you don't want to be in this business. I mean, Alfredo cracks me up, y'all. That's why I signed with Alfredo, because I think he's hilarious and I love humor. And, and I've got a certain crowd of people that are following me that get my morbid sense of humor too. I mean, y'all, like I tell everybody, if I can get 80 likes and 90 comments off of a crocheted exorcism picture, no joke, I actually did a post about that. I asked, it was like, are your Facebook friends possessed? Anybody can do this. But I can guarantee you, if my friends and family were on this profile, I probably would not be making the posts that I am.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, if you guys are concerned about friends and family, just separate them. That's
right.
it. Separate them. And, if you want to have a profile where you're just babbling and talking about games and all that stuff, fine. Then keep it that way. But, we're marketers, and Facebook is a platform that we use for marketing. So we want to engage in people that are into our niche, or into what we do. And that's just the bottom line. I have probably about 10 family members that are friends of mine, and the rest is all business related, because that's what I'm here for. I'm not here to entertain people. I'm here to inspire and show people what I do and help them out. That's it. That's the purpose of my Facebook profile. So now in the pictures, do you have a call to action?
No, I'm actually going to start that soon. I personally did not start a call to action, and this was my own decision, and I did not start a call to action right off the bat and putting links in with my posts, and the reason is I wanted to gain the trust and build that up with my audience first. And you guys, I hand selected my audience. I was not a part of that whole get 5,000 viral friends as quick as you can, because I personally think that's pointless. It's like, yeah, you get 5,000 people. Now you're going to be, you know, doing a viral to delete 5,000 people because they're not engaging. I don't agree with it. I wanted to do it the old-fashioned hard work way. I've been interacting with my audience. I engage with them as much as I can. I send them, you know, personal messages, and I've gained a really good following and trust now. So now I do feel comfortable enough to start putting my call to action links on there. Because if you're serious about this, it sure does not happen overnight. And I'm sure Alfredo can agree with that too. You've got to work really hard. And I also use the Facebook graph search as much as I can, because I literally will type in, well, for instance, I'll just show you guys. I literally will type in women who like network marketing, and let's see here, like this. Okay, women who like network marketing. And then what I do is I filter it out. I'll go over here to the side, and because personally, y'all, I would still rather be sending people messages to get them as my friends, because I want a very targeted audience, and that's what I've gained so far, is really target audience. And then I will go down here to likes and interests, and
well, make sure that you can uncheck that they're not your friends yet.
Right, yeah, I make sure, yeah, that they're not my friend, right. You're absolutely right. I was just going to use this as an example. And where is that they like the same pages as I like?
Likes and interests right there.
Was I on it? Oh, here we go. I was down there, but it wasn't showing it. Well, there's a spot on here, dang it. Of course, when I'm on the camera and then I forget how to do something, isn't that how it goes? Okay, where you can add right here likes. Like I can do, okay, here we go. Here it is. Pages I like. Okay. Now once I do this, you guys, it's going to give me a more targeted and filtered audience, because on my profile page, and if you guys haven't done this, I suggest you do, I have books that I read. I have the television shows I like. I have my favorite movies on there. I have the music that I listen to. So that way, when I add that, you know, women that like network marketing and pages that I've liked who are not my friends, it's going to pull people that have the same interests in me. And you guys, who better than to get you or engage on your posts if they have the same interests as you do? I mean, it makes complete sense, because I listen to punk rock music and all that stuff. So I get lots of, you know, moms that are all tattoos and everything like I have, and listen to the same music, and they love horror movies, and they get my posts. They get it.
Awesome.
So that's a lot of what I do. I spend more time trying to target my audience versus, you know, wanting people to send me the friend requests. Because once they send me the friend requests, I am very strict about who I do add and don't.
Yeah, that's good. That's good stuff. For the people who are not maxed out, you can use graph search to find people just like she showed you that are relative to what you do. Again, we want people that are either interested in what we do, have some kind of connection with marketing or network, or working from home, or business entrepreneur, you know, oriented, because it really makes no sense to add people who are not, because they're not going to be on the same level as you. It just doesn't make any sense. Okay. That's great stuff, you know, with the graph search. And just remember, as far as putting the links in the pictures, guys, or putting links in your posts, everybody asks, and I teach this in Facebook Culture. I say not to put links in your posts, because the reason why I say not to, right? And I'm going to talk about why I tell people to do it. Is the difference. If you're just starting out, again, you don't have that trust yet. You don't have that influence yet. So people won't just hop and click on things that you say. They just won't. That actually might deter them away. Like, oh, whatever, he's new. You know, so you got to build that up where people, like, they just want to work with you no matter what. So you can actually throw out any link that you want. And once they build up that trust, they'll join you, or they'll take a look at what you have. Okay. I posted I did the video about Facebook poster. I posted up and made $100 like in a couple of minutes. Why? Because people trust me already. They know that I'm not going to just post about any freaking tool that's out there that I'm not using myself. All right, guys. So a golden nugget is, if you're going to post stuff, okay, don't just post stuff that you see online. Me, I recommend post something like for example, the Facebook auto poster. All right, I was using the platinum poster. That thing stopped working after a few days. The BMID, that stuff, it was working. It's just too not. I don't know. This is not working right now, or it works sometimes. Support is not always on their game. I can't work around that. So I found a new Facebook poster. So people know that. So what I did, I bought it. I made a video, showed them how I was using it, because now they trust me. Like, okay, he's not just selling something; he actually used it. So I showed them how I used it, how it's working for me, and then I leave my link. So there's no question. Does it work? Yeah. Just watch the video. I'm showing you how I'm using it for myself. So people say Alfredo makes a lot of money, so if he's using this poster, I'm gonna use it. And that's it. So I put the post up, and within like 10 minutes or so, I made 2 sales. I made $100 by putting a free post up, showing them a video of what I do. So at that point, people trust me. This didn't happen overnight. People would not just jump, hop, and skip to anything I post right when they first met me. You understand? So the bottom line is, if you're new, I would tell people to inbox you. So you could post something about money, something that you made, some kind of something in your business, and then just say, hey, listen, inbox me. All right? Let me see if I could show my pretty face. I'm over here with this. Oh, I'm black.
There you go. So, yay, you got a computer that's working good now, right, Alfredo? Yeah.
It's probably gonna heat up, but hey, the bottom line is, listen, guys. So, you post something on your wall, and I would say inbox me if you're new. If you don't have that influence yet, if you haven't built that trust yet, just do it that way. And then once you become a person of power, influence, they already trust you. You can start putting links in your pictures and your posts, and just let it do its thing, because people will opt in or they'll do something anyway. All right, so that's it. We're reaching the top of the hour, guys. I just wanted to. My main focus today was to show you guys how to keep a clean and engaging list of friends, and then I wanted Trisha to come on and help out, because she's a perfect example of someone who doesn't have 5,000 friends but still has a lot of engagement, and it's because she's using pictures that are telling stories, and they're nice pictures too, and just I guess her friends just like her because she's funny and cool. So that's it, guys. And I believe you don't overpost either, right? How many posts you do a day?
One. I do one post a day, and I highly recommend that. Nobody needs a serial poster, okay? You know those people that are posted on the hour, every hour? That doesn't work, because you're burying any good content that like original content that you've written on top of new posts that you keep doing, and nobody's going to get a chance to see that on the news feed. So when you're starting out, I really recommend posting once a day until you get a really good organic likes and comments where you can, like, you got a good average. And that's another reason why I really, stress that y'all should figure out what your percentages in your Facebook wall analytics are, because it can help you determine that. And even I just still post once a day because I find it less stressful too, instead of having to come up with 2 or 3 posts. Now on Thursdays, I normally post twice a day because I'll do like a post to amp up a training video that I'm going to put out later on Facebook. But yeah, once a day and then twice on Thursdays, and that's where I leave it at. And people like it because I have lots of people that'll get on my wall and they'll bring back up posts from like 2 weeks ago. They'll just start. I love it when people Facebook stalk me like that. When they won't stalk me, they'll get on there, they start liking everything, and it brings up posts. I'll have posts that'll circulate around that are 2 or 3 weeks old.
Yeah, so the cool thing is, yeah, she's right. Don't overpost in Facebook Crusher. I was telling people to post a lot, but what happens is Facebook has changed.
Yeah.
In some cases, so now they have the dark posts, which is when people pay for it. So
right.
Now they're giving favor to the people who are paying for stuff versus the organic. So don't overpost. But here's the deal, guys. I post sometimes 3 or 4 times a day. It depends because I have different things I'm posting. I could post inspirational. I could give value, but sometimes there's a training going on. I want people to know about it, so I'm going to post it too. And I'm going to create an event. And if my teammates have results or I have to welcome someone, I have to post about it. So I'm not trying to serial post, but I have to post those different things. I have the value, I have the training, inspirational, and when people join a team or make money, because I have to, it's just out of respect. I like to show what's going on in my organization.
Yeah, and that's great because once you get to Alfredo's level, which I'm not at Alfredo's level yet, but when I get there, I'll be able to do that stuff too. But when you're first starting out and you guys are really trying to get people to trust you, because y'all, at the end of the day, trust is so important. Your audience has to trust you. They have to believe in what you're saying and in, what offers you have. They have to believe in it because again, we all know they join you, not particularly really the business opportunity that you have. And once you get a really good audience and they're interacting with you, then it's okay to start doing that stuff. Like I said, I'm just now going to start, adding some call to action on my posts because I've got some faithful followers that I know that will like and comment on every post. If you guys want a really big gold nugget, I'll shoot one at you. Those people that are constantly liking and commenting on your posts, you all need to be private messaging with them and engaging with them to see if you can get them to sign up with you. Because believe me, if they're liking and commenting on every single post you do, these people are already sold by you and they love what you're doing. So.
Yeah, yeah. You can be a little forward and like, hey guys, what's up? He's kind of like, what's up? You've been following me for a while, and maybe some people just need that. They don't have that confidence in themselves, so they might need the push. Just like, yo, I see you're always around. What are you doing, by the way? Like, because you follow me, but you're not in my business. I'm just curious. What's going on? Do you plan to get in? Do you need some more information? Do you want me to invite you to another webinar? Stuff like
Right.
that. So, yeah, so do that. So again, I'm not trying to be a serial poster anymore. It's true in the sense that when you post something and then you post like an hour later something that's maybe the same, like if you post an inspirational post and you post another one an hour later, you're gonna bury your own post in the news feeds of others. You'll have it on your wall, but remember, Facebook is trying to make space for everybody to see everybody's stuff, so you're gonna overpost on your own wall. I mean, on their news feeds, they're not gonna see it fast enough, guys. So I sometimes I go into Facebook and I see something else posted yesterday, over 24 hours ago from someone. It's still hanging on the top of my newsfeed because they haven't posted on top of it. All
Mm-hmm.
right, guys. So yeah, that's it for now. Join us next week for on Friday, 2 p.m. I know it was 3 p.m. today, but I actually did go out and I ended up coming back a little earlier than I thought, so I was able to do this. So normally it is 2 o'clock every Friday. We're gonna be going over a different topic every time, and of course we're not going to run out of stuff to show you because as we're teaching things, Facebook is like making its changes as well, so we try to keep up with them, guys. So every week we'll go over something. If we discover a new technique or something that's just been working, as a matter of fact, I got a golden nugget that I did the other day. I wanted to try it and it worked. um, let me see. Let me see if I can show you real quick, and then I'll leave it with this.
Uh-oh. Well, it looks like we lost Alfredo for a second. So let's see if he can get back in on the call. Let's see here. Gonna send him a message real quick. I bet you his computer may have messed up again. Let's see here. Okay. Well, I'm not exactly sure what gold nugget that's that Alfredo was gonna go over, but I will go ahead and talk. I will go ahead and share my screen here again with you all, and I'll do a little bit more training here. We'll see if we can't get Alfredo to come back um, in a few minutes. Okay, you guys. Back what I was going to show you, what I was saying, when what I consider, Facebook etiquette when someone does like and comment, I, will open this up, and then I right click and open um, I'll take everybody that's liked on this, and then I right click and open them up in a new tab. For instance, Mary liked one of my posts from the other day. So I will literally go through her. I would actually watch this video because I do take the time when people post videos to actually watch them. I'll go ahead and like it right now, but I'll go back and I'll watch her video and I will leave a comment. And the same thing with this. Actually, I haven't liked her stuff. Let's see here. So cute. And I'll just leave And it just like it takes a few seconds, and I just will literally have a whole bunch of tabs up here just completely opened up. Just tons of tabs from everybody that's liked and commented on any of my posts just to return the favor. And I promise you guys, doing that simple trick right there will gain you tons of engagement. And also, what else I do, I can show you guys another little trick here that I love doing. I go to my friends, and I'm not going to scroll all the way down because this does kind of bog, Google Hangouts bogs my Facebook down a little bit. But if you just keep scrolling all the way down, let's say I'm at the bottom of my friends, okay, just a little hint here. The friends are at the very top are the ones that you've engaged with, you know, recently and the most, and then the ones at the very bottom are the ones that you have not engaged with in a long time. And a lot of times what I will do is I will just pick 10 random people in the evening and shoot them a message like, oh, hey, you know, how are you doing? Just was, you know, checking in, wanted to see how stuff's going with you. Just something nice. Or I'll just even send a message like, hey, you know, I really appreciate you. I really appreciate my Facebook friends and you know, and how awesome you all are. And you guys, a lot of times when that happens with me, I get immediate engagement. They'll immediately go to my wall and start liking and commenting on my posts. It works beautifully. Not only that, but I'm making a connection because I've just given them, you know, a random compliment out of nowhere. Because at the end of the day, we are human beings and we all crave validation and comments, so it works. Not sure, you guys, it is the top of the hour, and I'm not exactly sure if Alfredo is going to be able to get back on the call, and I don't think I can actually stop the Hangout since he's starting either. Oh, wow. Let me get off of my screen share here. I apologize for that. So I guess we will go ahead and end this and just leave it at that, and hopefully he can get back on here and stop recording because I can't do that on my end since Alfredo started this. But I hope you guys had fun and learned lots of things, and if you all had any questions, I'm sure Alfredo will get back with you all on that because I can't see them on my end as well too. So y'all you know, do this. You guys have got this. Facebook, you know, can really make you lots of money, and y'all can rock it out. Stay awesome, guys. Bye.